Hey everybody, Jim Powers with MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision, as it's that time of the week to catch up with our head coaches. And joining us, coming off a 3-0 week last week, is our basketball coach, Marc Stricker. And Strick, a great week last week for the Saints, and a great night for you, I think, personally as well, up at UMSL, coming from behind, getting a victory in a place that you've got a lot of history with. But just a great overall week for our guys.
Yeah, it was really proud of our guys. 3 games in 6 days, and to walk away with 3 wins is a really big deal for our program. And we faced some adversity, which all teams do this time of the year. We played UMSL on a night when they had more time to prepare for us than we had for them. And we played Illinois Springfield on one-day preparation, and they didn't have a game for 5 or 6 days before we played them. So when you look at it like that, our guys really, on short days' notice and short game prep, really executed game plans well. And mentally, they were just ready to go.
At the UMSL game, I don't think I've seen an UMSL team shoot that well in the first 10 minutes that they did. I mean, they just came out firing. But once again, you mentioned about how our guys answer adversity. They answered in spades and just really did a great job, especially down the stretch, and especially KCT's son.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Now, UMSL's a really good team, and they're really good on their home floor, extremely well coached, and they're tough. And they shot the ball well, but that's because they were running good offense, and they put us in rotations. And we talked about that, and we did a better job of that in the second half. But they just stayed the course. They didn't veer from what we had talked about before the game, and we gradually got back into the ball game, ended up taking the lead, and at the end of the game, we had guys step up and make plays, and it wasn't just Casey's shot. T.J. Bogan had a big-time steal and dunk that really energized our fans and our bench. Casey obviously made a big shot at the very end of the game. Nolan made an unbelievable play in the last play of the game. To come away from the weak side and block a shot without fouling. I watched the film, and it was textbook. When you're in a game like that and you have players that make plays, and you got a chance to win the game, and that's exactly what happened.
Let's talk a little bit about Nolan and average a double-double for the week, our GLVC Player of the Week for the second time. He is just really coming into his own right now.
Yes, I'm really happy with the way Nolan's played, and I think he would be happy with the way he's played as well. And he gets a lot of attention when we're on offense. Defenses are really, getting physical with him. They're packing it in on him. They're trying to make it hard for him to move. And he's adjusted, and he's done a great job. I'm really proud of the way he rebounds the ball. For a guy that's 6'9", 6'10", 200 pounds, sometimes it's not easy to get in there and mix it up and rebound in traffic against tough teams, and he's done a phenomenal job of that. And that's just as valuable to us as the points that he's scoring.
And TJ, you mentioned his play at UMSL. He has just really bought into his role coming off the bench, giving big minutes, and really being that energizer coming off the bench for us.
Yeah, he's done a great job. And, you watch TJ makes a lot of great plays, and they don't always result in the assist. Sometimes it's a hockey assist. But defensively, he's got length. He can bother shorter guards. At the end of the UMSL game, you look at our plus-minus for all of our guys. TJ was number 1 that game, and that's a big deal. So he came in the game, kind of steadied the ship. Jimmy was in foul trouble, and we needed TJ to step up and play a big role, and he answered the bell.
Coming into the second part of the season, we open it up here at home. We start the second half here at home. Truman State tomorrow night. We know what Truman State's all about. Chris Foster is going to bring a team in that's prepared. They're physical, and they can shoot it as well as anybody.
Yeah, they are. They're very good, and he fought some. They had some injuries earlier in the year, so probably that resulted in some losses that they maybe not had if they were full strength. But they're really difficult to guard. One of the best offenses in the nation. They've got 5 guys on the floor that can make threes, and their movement without the ball is as good as anybody. So I expect it to be a great game. Hopefully, it's going to be a great atmosphere, and we'll do our best to get ready.
Absolutely great stuff, Mark. We'll see you tomorrow night at Simon Center.
Thanks, Jim.
Coach Marc Stricker joins us, and we'll have all the action On Blackout Mania night here tomorrow night at the Simon Center, women start at 5:30, men will throw it up at 7:30, and then on Saturday, Wisconsin Parkside comes to town, 1 o'clock for the women, 3 o'clock for the men. We'll have all the action for you on Saints Vision. For Coach, I'm Jim Powers. Thanks so much for tuning in to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. Have a great week, and as always, go Saints.